Hi everyone, my name is Karen and I am the Associate Counselor here at Plexus. Welcome to the workshop about deferred versus waitlisted. In this workshop, I will guide you through the differences of each of these terms. And with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Let's start off with a definition of what does it mean to be deferred. If you are deferred, that means the college wants to review your application alongside the regular applicants. I say with the regular applicants because most people who are deferred apply through early action or early decision, meaning that they will get the decision early on, but this time they are evaluating your decision along with the regular applicants who will usually receive their decision around March or April. So this means that you haven't either been accepted or rejected yet. You are not considered a regular applicant as well. That means that even though you applied early action or early decision, you would still get your decision until March or April. Try to view your deferral as a second chance. That means that you don't have to feel bad of getting a deferral because that means that you haven't been either accepted or rejected. Deferral during regular admissions. The college will most likely want more information about you and your academics before they make a final admission decision, and here are some things that they might ask you for. Your senior year final grades, that is your grades for your whole senior year, not just partial senior year. And additional test scores, that is maybe you have taken your AP test already and you have your scores spread out already, or maybe you retook the SAT or the ACT, etc. The sooner you can get this information to them, the more likely you'll get a final answer sooner rather than later. Now let's move on to what does it mean to be waitlisted. Being waitlisted occurs in the regular decision process. This means that the college likes you enough to remain interested in you but doesn't currently have a spot for you. Schools want to ensure that they have enough students to fill available seats, even if some admitted students decide to enroll elsewhere. Being waitlisted occurs in a regular decision process. This means that you will get your notification around March or April. And this means that the college likes you enough to remain interested in you but doesn't currently have a spot for you. Schools want to ensure they have enough students to fill available seats, even if some admitted students decide to enroll elsewhere. That is, they prioritize those students that stood out in their college applications, and then if they still want to consider your application, you are going to be waitlisted. Being waitlisted typically occurs during the regular decision round. That means that you will get your waitlisting notification around March or April. You are offered a spot if there are any openings left. So you are ranked in the order of priority. That means there are some students who are on the top of the waitlist, some students who fall in the middle, and some students who fall at the bottom of the waitlist. Individuals at the top of the list will receive admission letters first if spots do open. That means that the ones at the top of the list will most likely receive their admission early on. Basically, it comes down to how many admitted students decide to enroll. So some universities usually have a specific number of students they want to enroll at their university, or maybe that can be for a specific major as well. Something that we strongly recommend is that you put down a deposit at another college, and here is why. Keep in mind that your acceptance letter, if it does arrive, probably won't come until after May 1st. If you know already, May 1st is also considered College Day and is usually the last day in which students can accept to go into a college and enroll into a college of their choice. You should have already paid a deposit to another school. This ensures that no matter what happens, you've secured your spot at a college. So that means whether you receive an acceptance letter to a college that you were interested in, that you got waitlisted or deferred, then you can also consider that and resign your admission or your acceptance to the university you first put a deposit into. You can always change your mind, as I mentioned before. That is when you get an acceptance after May 1st. And remember that the deposit is not refundable. So even if you put down a deposit for another college and you decide to go to the college that you were waitlisted or deferred, you won't get your money back. Before you do anything else, you should reevaluate that school that is your first choice and determine whether that school is still the first choice for you. Maybe you have changed your mind and whether that school is not maybe your dream school as you wanted to. And maybe you have looked into other colleges that offer more resources than that first choice, etc. You may be confident that your original first choice school is still the right choice. On the other hand, a deferral or a waitlist turns out to be a good thing and an opportunity to find another school that is a better fit. So as I mentioned before, you can do your research on other colleges you have applied to and see if whether they offer maybe the same resources as your first choice school, or maybe they offer even better resources for you. All right, we have reached the end of this workshop. Thank you everybody for sticking around. Before I leave, I would like to let you all know to please download our Plexus app on the App Store or Google Play. If you download our app, you'll be able to receive instant notifications. We'll also very much appreciate it if you leave us a rating and a review. We very much appreciate any feedback you're able to give us. Chat with my counselor if you have any questions regarding this video, or if you would like to reach out about your journey to higher education. We're always happy to help in answering all of those questions as well. And finally, check out our Plexus YouTube page for more workshops. Our Plexus YouTube page is called Plexus Social Media. Thank you everybody again, and I will see you all in the next workshop. Bye.